Hello all, welcome to Talk GCSE. Today what I'm going to talk about is algebraic fractions, and I'm going to give you different difficulty questions, and I'm going to solve them with you so it all makes sense. Now an easy question looks something like this. So we've got 4 over, actually I'm going to change the pen, just bear with me. There you go. So say for example 5 over x minus 3 minus 4 over x plus 3. So in your exam, your question will say solve this as a single fraction in its simplest form, etc. So what we must do a thing called cross multiplication. So we're going to times the top and the bottom by this because we're trying to get the denominators the same. Do the same here, x plus 3 and x plus 3. Now once we've cross multiplied that, we get 5x plus 3, and because the denominator is going to be the same, we just write that once. We don't need to write that twice. Take away 4x minus 3. Thereafter we solve this further, we open up the brackets, we get 5x plus 15 minus 4x minus 12, well plus 12 because minus 4 times minus 3 is a plus 12. And then we divide that by our denominator, x minus 3. So there's one of them is minus, guys. Okay. Then simply what we do is solve this. So 5x take away 4x gives me one of the x's. 15 plus 12 is a plus 27. Denominator stays the same, x plus 3 and then x minus 3. So what you can do in order to learn this, you can pause the video, look at the question and see if it all makes sense. Now, if the difficulty was to increase, the question may look something like this. Say, for example, 2x squared minus 5x plus 3 over x squared plus 5x minus 6. Now, I do want to tell you this is for higher GCSE students at Excel board. These are past paper questions, and you should know prior knowledge of how to factorize it, how to factorize quadratics, etc. Now the denominator and the numerator both are quadratics, so we just need to ensure before we even go through this, how do we factorize the quadratics. Now in order to factorize the quadratics, we want to ensure that we are finding the multiples factors of this actually that add or subtract to give us plus 5. So for the denominator, it's nice and easy. It's x plus 6 and x minus 1, because 6 times minus 1 gives us minus 6, and adding them to gives us a plus 5. And this one, because a here is not equal to 1, the way we want to do it is a little bit different. Now I do want you to watch one of my other videos where I've explained how to solve this specifically. Now I'm not going to explain that in this video because it gets too complicated and I want to stick to this topic. 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. Once we solve this, it's 2x minus 3 and x minus 1. You will see in many of the algebraic expression questions, algebraic fraction questions, you end up with brackets that you can cancel. So it looks something like this. So the difficulty increases only by them being quadratics. Again, you can pause the video and then try and look what has been done here. And I hope this has made sense. Then we go on to even further difficult question, and I'm just going to show you what the question looks like. There you go. Now this is a very hard question, so you may want to pause the video to try and understand the steps that I'm taking here. And if you need any more help, you can leave the comments below and I will try and help you. Now the question is 3x plus 6 over x squared minus 3x minus 10. Now that's a quadratic, so we should know how to solve that. Dividing that by x plus 5 over x cubed minus 25x. Now this question is actually testing a lot of things, and I'll show you as we go along. Now firstly, this question, this is our normal factorization. Okay, so I'm going to take the 3 out and I'm going to do x plus 2. It's always good to factorize everything because you'll see that you can get rid of loads of brackets. Okay, and we want to keep the first part, flip the sign, change the sign and flip the second fraction. So keep, change, flip. And solving this as a quadratic, factors of minus 10, that adds to give us minus 3. That will be x minus 5 and x plus 2. So because minus 2 times minus 5 times 2 gives me minus 10, and when we add it I get minus 3. Change the sign, flip it upside down, x cubed minus 25x over x plus 5. Now this one specifically here, I want to do this again, so I'm just going to erase this. Let me just factorize this. In order to factorize this, I'll take the x out and I'm left with x squared minus 25. Another thing that it's testing, so it was testing normal factorizing, then it tested quadratics, now then it tested the skill of keep, change, flip. Now it's testing after normal factorizing, you can identify that this is actually a difference of two squares. So the topic here is difference of two squares. When you have a square with a minus sign and another square, this is called difference of two squares. And to factorize this, this is very easy. So I'm just going to rewrite this. X minus 5, x plus 2 times x. Now, the thing here is, in order to factorize difference of two squares, it's very easy. You put two brackets, this x will go once here and once here, one with a plus sign, one with a minus sign, and square root of 25, so 5 and 5. So whenever you're in a situation where you have square number take away another square number, that's called difference of two squares, and you expand it like this. Now I hope simply this is all making sense, and as you can see we can cancel a lot of things here. Okay, x plus 5 cancelled, x plus 2 cancelled, x minus 3, x minus 5, x minus 5 all cancelled, and we're actually left with the answer 3x over 1, or we can just rewrite it as 3x. And I'm hoping all of this made sense. These are the 3 different difficulty questions on algebraic fractions, and I hope you've enjoyed and understood this video. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comments and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.